nation in spite of our sufferings and afflictions. Family and responsible parenting. A family described by St. Pope John Paul II as the domestic church is the bedrock of society. We're deeply troubled by the erosion of family values and the rising trend of poor parenting. We condemn the scourge of prostitution, which dehumanizes the human person and undermines their family. We urge parents and guardians to embrace their God-given responsibility as the first educators of faith and morals, as expressed in the Vatican II Declaration of Christian Education, Gravissimum Educationis, Article 3. Nurturing their children with discipline, love, and human values. A healthy society derives from healthy families, and sound families require responsible and God-fearing parents. Besides, there is a proliferation of fertility clinics in Nigeria today as a result of high rates of demands by a good number of couples seeking to have children through assisted reproductive technology, such as in vitro fertilization, IVF. This practice has a lot of implications on the dignity of human embryos, which are often wasted in the process. The operators of IVF seem to ignore the moral implications of their choices. We therefore reaffirm the teaching of the Church, which regards IVF as gravely immoral because it separates the unitive and procreative aspects of the marital act, a separation which the Church condemns as sinful. While we are deeply concerned about the pain, struggles, and emotional challenges faced by childless couples, we uphold the Church's moral position on the appropriate means of procreation and morally based medical assistance. Furthermore, we observe with great Furthermore, we observe with great concern the resurgence among our young people of idolatry, occult practices, and superstitions under the guise of returning to African traditional religion. These delusive spiritualities exploit the human thirst for meaning, but ultimately enslave rather than liberate. In the light of the Church's teaching, that true freedom is found in Christ. We call on all to help young people to hold firmly to the gospel and reject ideologies that distort the truth. Parents, teachers, catechists, and pastors must accompany them with sound education, prayer, and credible Christian witness. Still more, the digital age presents both opportunities and dangers for our children. While information and communication technology can serve education, evangelization, and social development, its abuse, particularly the misuse of smartphones and other digital devices, corrupt the morals of many young people through pornography, cybercrime, and addiction. In line with the church's teaching on the common good, as contained in Bible Express number 26, we call on parents and educators to provide guidance, monitoring, and digital literacy, ensuring that technology serves human dignity rather than destroy it. Deviations from liturgical norms. We as conference have consistently expressed deep concern over deviations from established liturgical norms and traditions within the church. These unfortunate actions, which include multiple collections and fundraising, are a direct affront to the sanctity of the sacred liturgy. As we earlier noted in our communique at the end of our second plenary assembly at our Archdiocese in 2024, these aberrations are sources of scandal that hurt the sensibilities of many devout Catholics. Priests who deviate from established liturgical norms betray their sacred duty and lead the faithful astray. We as chief liturgists in our dioceses should do more to promote, moderate, and guide the liturgy.